apparently added a thing where if you obliterate yourself from existence now, you get 5 lunar coins.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, I mean, it's actually kind of useful in a sense, is there's now like an official way of getting them.
Yeah, I'm just saying it happened a little too late.
Oh, did you already get the Alchemist?
Oh, is it the last one, I guess?
It's the last one you can get right now.
Yeah.
So is there anybody you haven't played as?
I haven't played as the or not the Huntress, the Engineer.
You might like him. The turrets are fun, but there are other elements that are a little more annoying.
I'll try it.
I kind of liked the Huntress. For some reason, I just find that really fun. Alright, you want to go on Drizzle or Rainstorm?
I'll do Rainstorm.
Alright. Ready. Well, my boss, I think, is actually quitting in about 3 weeks. Should be fun.
Being forced out, or?
No, she got a better job. She's been
Oh.
really pissed off at the current medical director. So I think this is basically her deciding, fuck it, I'm out. Which, honestly, I'm kind of glad to see, since, frankly, she's been getting... I mean, she's been pissed off about this for a while.
Go away. Go away. Stop it. You know, whatever. Okay, so right
Yeah,
click
just
is
wait
the
a second.
mine, Z is the shield,
Yeah, and
R
the
is the
shield-
turret.
Wow, actually, my stuff goes right through it, but, your turrets can shoot out of the bubble, but they can't shoot in, through it. So as long as your turrets are inside, they can shoot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that ends up being important. That's not a combat ability. And yeah, if you've probably figured out by now, you got like 2 turrets you can use, and they just keep replacing each other.
How many mines can you have down at once?
I think 8 before they start replacing each other. And your mines, by the way, you can actually stick your mines to enemies if you're close enough, and they do a lot of damage.
Hmm. Okay.
The turrets really are your best friends, though. Those things... The damage calculation on them is just stupid. It's essentially like having, you know, 2 more versions of yourself. And of course, I think as I've already mentioned, like, every single item you get applies to both your turrets.
Right.
Why do enemies always seem to, like, go towards you and not me?
I have no idea.
I just like you better, I guess.
Not sure that logic checks out.
You have doubts about, your appeal to the enemies?
Well, no, but if they like me better, why would they come to me?
Hmm.
If they didn't like me, they would come to me to kill me. Backup
I
magazine,
suppose.
that's new.
Yeah, I just got one too.
An extra charge to your secondary skill. What's my secondary skill, though?
Landmines, I think.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. I see it now.
So I think that, does that double the amount you have?
No, it just makes it go from 10 to 11.
Hmm. Not as useful in your character, I guess, considering you already have a fair number of them. Well, your turrets are still killing people back here. Only glitch I've noticed that I occasionally had instances where the turrets seemed like they just stopped working, or they just didn't shoot anybody anymore.
Yeah.
But that seemed pretty rare.
Seems like they regen health, too, which is nice.
Yep. They literally have the same stats as you, I think, so I think they regen the same speed you do. And all the regen items you get apply to them. I'm just exploring the little, like, outer edge area.
Not very fast, am I?
You could eventually get pretty fast, but yeah, you don't really have any, like, maneuverability skills.
Okay, now I'm a little faster. Just gotta get used to firing these grenades instead of not actual, you know, projectiles.
Yeah, the grenades I'm not a huge fan of, although they are pretty good if you can keep the high ground on people.
I guess we're done.
That everything?
As far as I can tell, I don't see anything else.
Yeah, if you already searched over this direction, I think we got everything.
Oh, here's
Let's hit
a
it.
gunner drone.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about him. Alright, you activate it.
Activate.
Stone Titan. There he is.
The shield. Oh, Z. There we go.
Yeah, you don't have any other, like, evasive maneuvers. That ends up being kind of important. To me as well, since I can now stand in it and still use it.
What's this shit that keeps freezing me? Have you gotten hit by that yet? Is it like a new enemy they've added?
It's a new effect, I think. The freezing now does more than it used to.
So you're getting that effect too, though, where you just basically stand still for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
it.
think
It's
they
very annoying.
Yeah, but at least they got rid of some of the really shitty effects with fire. Or at least fire doesn't do the same thing it used to. But you already got a Hoppo Feather, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I think I got one. Yeah, I did. God, your turrets just fuck everything up.
Oh man. I don't understand. This year, within the first 4 months of this year, I have been sicker than I have the last, like, 3 years combined.
And that's just the sin leaving your body.
Yeah. February almost killed me, though. I had the flu after I had strep throat, and then I got my wisdom teeth cut out. It was awful. And that's... Oh, yeah, then I remember when I cut my eye.
Oh yeah, that was shitty.
All of that happened within, like, the same 30 days.
You need to take it easier on yourself.
Yeah. Just don't fall asleep with a fan blowing on me, apparently, because that's all that I can handle.
Well, have you ever heard of fan death syndrome?
No. Sounds like something you just made up, though.
No, it's actually something that is not real, but it is something I didn't make up. It's apparently like a belief, I think in Korea it's really common, but it's like a widely held superstition that, like, if you sleep with a fan on, it'll kill you.
Really?
Yeah, you can look it up. I mean, there's actually large numbers of people who apparently believe in it, or used to at least. I'm not sure if it's still a common thing, but yeah, it was. I mean, it's provably false, but doesn't, stop people from believing shit.
Well, I mean, since when does something being proven to be false stop humans from believing in it?
The basis of entire religions.
Not a fan of how slow these enemies are spawning.
Yeah, not liking that either. I at least want God, like a health shrine or something. Still, at least you can keep exploring and shit while your turrets just wreck shit.
Yeah, I noticed. Very handy.
Yeah, they don't have any limit to range either, at least not for you.
Come
I
on.
need one more kill.
That's what I was saying. I just need one more damn dollar. There's no enemies, though, anywhere. There's one. Finally.
Thank you. Energy drink, yeah. Wait, that's a health shrine down there.
Where? Oh, yeah, we should have gotten this earlier, huh?
I got the first hit. Curious at your stuff around here. Ooh, shit, Soldier Tonic. I'm taking that. The moment we get enough.
Ooh, a lunar coin.
Wait, what? Aw, man.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to let you get everything. I forgot.
Well, I mean, I think it was implied, but... How many up to you at this point?
One less than you.
Really? Oh, you spend some? I've only got 8 right now.
Oh, you're talking about lunar coins. No, I've got
Yeah.
12. Hey, there's another thingy here.
Oh shit, so yeah, we can go get you the new character. Oh, you found another health shrine?
Yeah. Maybe I picked a bad time to partake in its offering, since I didn't have a... The cooldown on the sentries is actually kind of modest. Or the turrets, I should say.
Yeah. Although that does get better with certain skills. Once you get your shit all like set up again, you can definitely take that last hit with a shield. I'll leave. I took 2 hits off the last one, so I'll leave that one for you.
The 93, yeah, I'm nowhere near close enough to that yet.
Wait, do you have any health regen items?
No, not yet. So I need to be careful.
Oh shit. Yeah, the Rose Buckler is actually really good for my character in particular. Since I think the Huntress is one of the few characters that can basically do everything well at a full sprint.
Right. That would make it good for you then.
Indeedy do.
Howdly doodly. Hey, I got lucky twice. That's insane, because sometimes I've used that damn thing a bajillion times and not gotten the,
Don't think of yourself as a lucky person?
well, it's just in the past I have not gotten lucky with it. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
there's another thingy over here.
Another what's?
Thingy. Blood
I need to be
thingy.
a little more specific. Okay, there we go. Hey, in the mud pit over here, there's now shit down there.
What mud? In the middle?
This hole right next to us. This weird shit down the bottom of it now.
Oh, I don't think it's worth jumping into from what I can tell, though.
I imagine not. But, you know. Damn it.
Giant grenade thingies on my shoulders.
You already saw the health shrine down there, right?
I took out of it once,
I'll take a second hit,
but I
then.
just don't have any way to regen health, so it's kind of a risk.
Yeah, I've got some rapid health regen shit, including a health regen item, or quick use item. Yeah, I can regen, I think, 75% of my health almost instantly. I'm just so awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you actually heard about the Disney stuff. Is that, like, I think it was something back in college, I ended up reading a whole article about it, and was getting, like, just oddly fascinated to hear, like, the sheer, like, level they went to with it.
I mean, if you get someone who can just trick their way into one of those costumes, and then, you know, they do something. Could you imagine, like...
Oh, yeah. Although at the same time, I'd almost kind of assumed that, like, Disney probably has planned for that. Like, the level of forethought they seem to put into it was kind of nuts. Especially, like, the weird, like, focus on trying, like, internal consistency among the actors and everything. There's actually was a blog I followed for a while of a guy who did play Gaston and ended up dating an Ariel, and got fired for dating her, as they said it, like, it basically wasn't canon, so it wasn't allowed to happen on the park, or on park time.
Huh.
And apparently he said, like, yeah, I was kind of a jackass. I kept, you know, fooling around with her in character.
Oh, so he did it like while he was actually on the clock, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would find reasons to be around each other, stuff like that. I mean, all stuff you kind of would expect in some ways from, you know, people in that situation, but yeah, Disney doesn't caught into that.
None of that.
Have you ever been to there?
Yeah, I've been to Disney World once, like when I was 16 or 17.
Huh. That's actually interesting. I mean, I usually think of people going a lot earlier, or at least I did. I'm kind of wondering what the park would be like at sort of a more advanced age. Actually,
was
probably
fun.
more fun, honestly.
I remember we left in the evening, and on the way out, there's kind of like this, I don't know what you call it, like a bridge, like across the exit where we were, or close to the exit, where you could like get food, and like there was like restaurants up there. It's kind of like, you know, how hospitals have like those connecting bridges that go across the road, you know, like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Like a elevated walkway or something.
Yeah, above the road. They kind of had that like towards the exit, and it was like an hour from closing, and it was night, and me and my brother and family, like, we went there, and I just remember it was a Burger King, and we just got food, and we were just sitting there, you know, just eating and watching everyone leave, and you could see like the castle in the background all lit up and everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, imagine so.
Also, I'm ready to activate this whenever you
Hit it. I'll be right there.
Okay. Yeah, but that was the one thing me and my brother made sure we did. Like, we were like, you know, we have to go, and we've got to go and touch that castle, because, you know, that's the castle that was in all the movies we watched growing up. So we've got to touch this.
That makes sense. Like, the saddest thing in the world to me is people that, like, go to Disney World or something and then basically, like, try to act, like, too cool for it and shit like that. That just seems like such a goddamn waste.
I mean, you go for that experience.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to throw yourself into it. It just seems like a complete fucking sham, and people are like, oh, I don't know, it was okay.
That was fun. I liked it. It was crowded, but we went in,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure we went in, like, June or July, so what do you expect?
Yeah. Actually, one of the weirder things, my grandfather was an engineer from who graduated from MIT. Actually, I guess one of the first guys who got trained in, like, as a radar technician. So I guess, like, during World War II, he actually was sent over to the UK to basically, like, manage their initial radar installations. And one of the things that was kind of weird is, like, I mean, he had, like, a pretty impressive engineering background. And I remember during one of the rides at Disney World, afterwards, he kind of came out of it, and he wasn't really talking, he was just kind of, like, quiet, which wasn't super unusual for him, but he basically talked his way backstage in the ride. Like, he talked to the person who was running the ride, and, like, can I go take a look at the machinery behind it? And I kind of followed him in afterwards, and I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. But he was just sitting there kind of looking around at, like, all the stuff in the back, and he finally just turns around and said, like, they told me that was impossible.